talking about today is the LGBTIQA community. We like this topic because we learned that they get discriminated a lot and we would like to stop that. We made these cupcakes and so they have to say, like, it says on there 2 to 3 words in the LGBTIQA+ to get a small cupcake, and a 4 to 7 words is you get a big cupcake. And you go first.
We think that people shouldn't be discriminated for being themselves. It's just not right, and we're all equal in the end. Just because of our sexuality doesn't mean that we're different, and we're all human beings.
Also, to get a cupcake, you have to write something positive, and we'll pin it up on our positive sports board. And also, if you come over and you are like one of the LGBTIQA+ community, we'll just like give you some tips to say like who to go to. Say like if you're having some troubles, go to like Headspace or Kids Helpline or something like that.
And so basically all we're trying to do today is make people aware of the struggles that they go through in day-to-day lives and stuff, and yeah, that's basically it.
People are really supportive of this.
Yeah.
Like, but it's just like sad that like you go around and people use like gay or something for like as an insult, and it's just not nice because it's just who somebody is.
Yeah. And we learned that like even one stupid comment can make people sad or even like depressed because of that stupid comment and like what other people might say about them for being in the LGBTIQA+ community. So yeah.
And it's not okay for them to be discriminated or act like who they're not around their loved ones, because they should be able to act who they are, so they don't act like they're anyone else.
We're getting people to dress up into a panda suit to prevent racism or try and stop racism. Because pandas are black, white, Asian, and all in one.
Our project is about teenage wellbeing. Our project called It's Okay. Our topic is basically it's okay not to be okay. There is many different ways that you could feel down, but there's many ways you can fix it. So having healthy habits, staying positive, like drinking and eating nutritious food. Make sure you get enough water every day. You need 8 to 10 hours of sleep every day for a teenager. You need to be active for at least 15 to 30 minutes a day to relieve stress and many other things. You need to stay off social media as much. You need to only be on there occasionally, and you shouldn't be on there 2 hours before bed. We made a little pack. It's called It's Okay, Be Okay. It's a Be Well pack. It's just got a pamphlet of information, a lollipop, a balloon, and a orange ribbon, and a card. The orange ribbon is to represent awareness for self-harm, and that you shouldn't do self-harm. You should always speak to someone else when you're feeling down. This is a card of if you need help or need to speak to someone, call these people, visit their site, and they will help you with your problems. And this is a little pamphlet which is just about about what to do to have healthy habits, to stay positive about if you have health problems, and more names if you need help. And so our concept is basically it's okay not to be okay, and you need to speak out than locking it away. Thank you. Diversity programs change people, a lot of people's appearance, how they go along with things and what they see and how to help people, and to not keep things to themselves. And a lot of people, even we have learned a lot of things about many different causes, and it's a good thing to do, and they should continue doing it for all the years.
So our issue that we're focusing on is verbal abuse, and why we chose this is because we want to raise awareness to stop verbal abuse, and I guess like say that it's not okay to do it. We're handing out these pamphlets that has some helpful information on it if you are getting verbal abuse, and yeah, that's pretty much it.
Verbal abuse can really hurt people, so I think it's really, really good that we should stop it like soon, because it's really hard work to verbal abuse somebody. Yeah. I've made this, and we've got like stuff behind us on the wall.
It's good because we've been able to accept differences and like raise awareness for it. So, yeah, that's about it.
We're working to raise awareness about mental health, all types, and we have a petition to sign so that we have a day where you can wear blue, yellow, or both to show your support to it. And we have also we would like Mitch from Speak Up, Stay Chatty to come and talk in a second to talk about his experiences.
We have a petition here if you want to sign it to say to have a day where we have the blue, we give it to Miss Story, our principal, and she'll hopefully the more signatures we get, the more likely this day will happen. Yeah.
Brilliant, thank you.
Our project is people putting surveys on their ideas on how to stop harassment and bullying. That's about it.
Okay, hi. My problem is about conflict resolution. I'm trying to introduce a chill out zone to the school, and that would be where no bullying follows. You can be whoever you are. You're accepted no matter what, and it's just a really cool kind of place where you don't need to worry, and it's just a place where you can chill. Well, my project is getting funded at the moment, so they've got money aside for me, and I've been lobbying the principal quite a bit for this to happen, and hopefully it'll be introduced next year sometime. Well, the peer mediators would be people from each grade, so people who are getting bullied or anything can go up to them and they have someone their own age they can talk to, or they can just dilute situations, and like teachers but your age, and they can help out. Well, I'm going to introduce the idea to Miss Story as soon as possible, and hopefully get out some information sheets, and then I'm going to get some people, men, to come in and train them and tell them a bit about it, and so the people that do want to do it will be able to. I've learned a lot from the diversity program. I've learned to be stronger when it comes to bullying and stuff like this, and not to tolerate it at all. It's not something that you should have to tolerate at this age or at the school. It's a very valuable kind of experience. It's been really great.
Our project is about how many compliments you can give to a single person, or to multiple people in a day. It's based on the fact that depression and self-harm sometimes based on social exclusion, and that giving people compliments, even if they're severely different, may help them.
So this is what we're getting people to sign to say they will do it, and then we'll go through the list, and we'll see who these people are, and we'll find them and ask how many they've done.
What is, we've been asked what the reward's going to be, and our reward is just you might help someone.
Yeah, you've helped somebody in the world.
Help someone.
Why did you choose this project?
Because it was different from the others, I guess.
Yeah.
And it was fun to get creative with and mixed up a bit, figure out different ways of doing it.
I went through a phase when I was at my old house. My mum she lost her job. She didn't have any money, and we had to move to this little cabin near Mornington. And so I was really down, and I didn't know what to do. I didn't want to go to school, my mum was always there for me, and she got me out of it, and I was really happy about it. And I'm happy about making this. That's why.
Lots of understanding about how different people suffer. Like, we've figured out lots of different things, like at the start of this, we were basically scratching our heads, like, why would someone find hurting themselves fun or whatever? And as we were doing research, we figured out that it's actually an addictive behaviour because of the different chemicals that are released into your body when you do it.
Program is about cyberbullying, and we've just got ways to help facts, and we even created an Instagram account that the SRC will have access to, so you can talk to them if you're like feeling alone and have no one else to talk to. And we've got handouts with extra facts and our posters and the reading just about supporting each other and everything.
We're also having a competition where you can write your own anti-cyberbullying quote, and the top 5 get a free candy cane each.
All the activities that we've done through the diversity program has just really opened our eyes to everything that happens and all the different ways it can happen and to what people, and just how surprising it all is really shocking and everything.
Do you think it's changed your behaviour?
Yeah, definitely. Like we'd like joke around and say something mean online, but now we'd never think of that because it really does have like really bad effects on people, and it's really not good at all. So.
And also, if someone said anything racist a while ago, I would have sort of just passed it and gone, yeah, whatever, but now I sort of stop and think and go, that's not really right.
From one of our sponsors, and the amount of points that you get from the questions goes onto the tallies, and the set of people who get the highest tally will get a prize as soon as we get it.
Oh my god, Alex! I got the best thing
6 out of 12. You have one chance to do it again. We had a quiz so people would answer the questions about cyber safety, and if they got all 12 questions right, they'd win $10. And we learned through the people who did the questions that not many people actually know much about cyber safety, and only 4 people actually got 12 out of 12. So not many people knew what they were doing.
I'm Will, that's Liz, that's April, and we're depression and anxiety. And our program is to, what you're doing is you get a balloon, you write, say, something that's holding you back in your life, like depression or anxiety, and then you get a pin and you pop the balloon, and then in the balloon there will be a lolly and a little note that's a compliment or something.
Like this.
As a demonstration.
Yeah.
Yeah, and then you get that. We also have these My Wellbeing kits that we were given, and we are they're from the Clarence community and stuff, as they've got little cards in them.
Have any of you experienced it?
Yeah, my mum experienced it. She has depression and anxiety, so it's very hard for her to go out and just be like other people. It's very hard for her. Yeah.
Help people and support and let them know that we've got their backs and we can help them.
Depression it's not okay just to suck it up. You need to go and talk to someone about it, and so you can move on with your life and feel happier as a person.
It's for helping like people with depression to be happy and stuff.
So we're raising money for the White Ribbon Foundation, which is a foundation that supports people who suffer with domestic violence. And we want this issue to be out in the community because a lot of Australian families suffer from domestic violence in their families. And the biggest issue which causes domestic violence is gender inequality and men not accepting women in the community. So we want people to know that this is happening around them, and we want to solve this issue by making it more public. go straight to the White Rose Foundation, and we want people to raise money for this foundation because it's quite a big foundation and they can do a lot of public speaking. So we want this message out in the community, and we want everyone knowing that domestic violence is a very big issue.
Hi, this is our booth and we're talking about women's rights and how women should not be treated differently because of our gender and how we should have just as a fair chance as men.
We have 4 pieces of MDT work that students have made in our school at Rose Bay, and 2 are girls and 2 are guys, and people have to guess whose is whose.
We also have a suggestion box where girls can enter scenarios and times they've been discriminated against because of their gender, and then we'll be taking it to the principal and we can see if we can make a change about that. So our school is all about equality.
What have you got out of this program?
We have learned a lot that we should be able to treat everyone fairly, and yeah, it was a good program.
What was your favourite bit?
I think today will be our favourite bit. It's really fun to show what we've learnt and stuff. Yeah.
Alright, so what we're doing here is we're trying to create awareness for exclusion. So we've got a little thing that people sign and to say that they're against exclusion. And what we're going to do with that is most likely we're going to give it to the principal, put it up somewhere.
So there are actually 2 different ways you can exclude. There's accidental exclusion, and you can also exclude people purposely. So when you exclude someone purposely, it's more like you're having a game or something, someone tries to join and you just say no, you can't join, and that can make them feel very sad, down, depressed, and it's not very good at all.
And accidental exclusion is such as you're having a birthday party and you're inviting all of your friends, but you forget to give an invitation to one of them.
Ways you can stop accidental, purpose exclusion is maybe just increase the awareness about it and just talk to people more. So if someone's feeling really shy or down, you can be like, hey, how you doing? My name's Anko. Would you like to hang out?
Exclusion is one of the biggest problems in high schools and just schools at the moment, and not many people actually realise that.
Well, the diversity program has been really eye-opening to see like what kind of difference you can make to like people who are being bullied, or to stop bullying in general, or exclusion, to stop exclusion. Anyone can make a difference.
Hello, I'm Rihanna. Today my group is doing gender equality and mansplaining. So we are making pledges to stop mansplaining. So men will pledge to stop mansplaining on these bubbles, and girls will say what they have to say to the world. And then we're also giving out these free pamphlets, and we are going to try and see how many pledges we can get, and the pledges on a banner, and hang the banner up somewhere. I think that's what we're trying to get at people, that we should all be equal, and girls should definitely have a say in the world.
Mental health and suicide, and to raise awareness for giving out lollipops with a suicide helpline written on them to support and educate people on the suicide helpline. We've also got a video down there, and we've also made badges and everything. We hope to achieve to make it easy for people who have mental health problems to be able to speak and get the help they need. I personally love diversity in this program. It's a really good program, and I've personally got out of it. It's taught me and myself, other people, how to kind of give everyone the respect that you deserve and how they should be treated and everything. So what we want to do is use these little piercing stairs over the back
over there, we want to paint the rainbow colour and walk up there and feel happy and free. So whoever walks up there just can think to themselves, oh yes, this is a free area, no one's going to pick on me, no one's going to bully me, and we can all be happy. So
It's actually out there, isn't it? Saying,
yeah, it's out there.
We welcome all.
Yeah.
Try to at least get 200 signatures. Yeah, thank you.
I did get a free cup of lemonade.
It says homophobia sucks, so
Oh,
what we're doing is
good.
we're drinking it to get rid of it.
I don't know if I want to drink homophobia. That's enough.